Good morning, my pupils. Welcome to this um, video section of the Basic Mathematics series. Now, we discussed complete decimals, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division in the previous video. And in this video, we are going to quickly start with fractions. And before we begin, if you are visiting us for the first time, hit that subscribe button in front of you and then click on that notification bell so that when we post the next video, you will be alerted. Then don't forget to also click on the like button to support the video. Thank you very much. Now, we will quickly start with fractions. We have two basic types of fractions, or I can say three basic types of fractions. We have something like this. If you have something like 3 over 5, the number on top is the numerator and the number down is the denominator. Therefore, the numerator here is 3 and the denominator is what? 5. Okay, so now if you have a fraction where the numerator, which is number on top, is less than the denominator, you call it a proper fraction. Okay, it means that the numerator is less than the denominator. But if you now have a fraction where something like this, the numerator is greater than the denominator, we call it an improper fraction. Improper because 3 cannot carry 5. That's why it's improper, because 5 is bigger than 3. Okay, so this is a proper fraction. This is an improper fraction. Then if you have something like this, one whole number 1 over 2, this is a mixed number, or you can call it a mixed fraction or a mixed number. Okay, so these are the three basic ways in which you can find fractions. You can find them as proper fractions, you can find them as improper fractions, and you can find them as mixed fractions or mixed numbers. Okay, so these are the 3 types of fractions we have. Now we will go quickly into the examples. In this series, in this video, we're going to be talking about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, the concepts. So, but first of all, let's look at this question. Convert 5 over 3 to a mixed fraction. Convert 5 over 3 to a mixed fraction. You will agree with me that 5 over 3 is an improper fraction. So 5 over 3, if you want to change it to a mixed fraction or mixed numbers. Now, if 3 divides 5, it will give us 1 remainder 2. It will give us 1 remainder what? 2. So you now just write it like this. 1, the remainder, put it up here, and this over 3, put it here. So it is 1 whole number 2 over 3. So if you want to convert an improper fraction to a mixed fraction, you divide it. So you now have 3 and 5 is 1 remainder 2. You now put over this number here. So if it's something like 7 over 3, or let me use 7 over 4, how do you change the mixed fraction? 7 divided by 4 is 1 remainder 3. So you write it as 1 whole number 3 over 4. I hope this one is clear. This is how to change from an improper fraction to a mixed fraction. Now, question 2. Convert 1 whole number 1 over 4 to an improper fraction. How do we do that? Now, 1 whole number 1 over 4. You know that this is a mixed fraction, right? You want to convert it to an improper fraction. You just simply follow this step. 4 times 1 is what? 4. Plus 1, 5. That's all. So the answer is 5/4. So we must use this to multiply this, then plus this, and you get your answer. So if it's like something like 1 whole number 2/3, want to change to a mixed fraction, an improper fraction, what do? 3 times 1 is what? 3. Plus 2 will give us 5/3. So take note, that's how to convert a mixed fraction to an improper fraction. Now, so you make a copy of this and practice some questions from your textbooks. Then number 3, let's do this. 3/4 plus 1/8. If you are to add two fractions, how do you do that? You go and get the LCM of these two things down here. So we're going to quickly solve for LCM of 4 and 8. So you're going to have 4 here, 8 here. I've taught you how to find LCM. So we use 2. 2 in 4 is 2. 2 in 8 is 4. 2 in 2 is 1. 2 in 4 is 2. 2 in 1 is 1. And 2 in 2 is what? 1. Okay, so the LCM will now be 2 times 2 times 2, which is what? 8. So you do like this. Write this, the LCM you got here is 8. Put it here. Just follow it where I'm explaining it. Now, 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So you write it here. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So the answer is 1. You now add it up. 8 plus 1 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7/8. That's how to add fractions. Very simple. In this video, I want to give you just formulas and ways of doing it. Then in next videos, we now do applied questions. Okay. Now let's do one on subtraction. Let's do 5/6 minus 1/4. Let's solve this. The way you solve addition is the way you solve subtraction. So we'll still do the same thing. LCM of 6 and 4. What can go? Let's use 2. 2 here, 3. 2 here, 2. 2 here. 2 cannot go in 3, so 3 comes down. 2 in 2 is 1. Then 3 in 3 is 1 and 1. What's our LCM now? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is what? 12. Our LCM is 12. So you put it here. The same way we did that addition is where you do this subtraction. It's the same thing. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 1, 3. So we now have 10 minus 3 is 7/12. And that's the answer. Are we good? So if you are doing addition or subtraction, use your LCM. Are we good? Now, the next one is multiplication. Let's multiplication. So we have 3/8 times 4/3. Let's solve this one. Multiplication of fractions does not use LCM. You don't use LCM to solve it. What you simply do is, anytime you have two fractions multiplying each other, up multiplies up, down multiplies down. So we have 3 times 4/8 times 3. Are you with me? You have two options. Remember what I said, don't use LCM, multiply it directly. 3 times 4 is, you bring it down, 8 times 3, bring it down. Now we have 3 times 4 is 12, 8 times 3 is 24. Now what you do is that you reduce that fraction to the lowest term. How do you reduce it to the lowest term? How do you reduce to the lowest term? You find what can go here and go here. 2 can go in 12 and go in 24. 2 in 12 is 6. 2 in 24 is 12. 2 in 6 is 3. 2 in 12 is 6. Now 2 cannot go in 3. So we use 3 now. 3 in 3 is 1. Then 3 in 6 is what? 2. And our answer is 1 over 2. Just make a copy of this formula, how to multiply. We will come back in next video to do applied questions on this. But this is to let you know how to multiply fractions. Then finally, for division, how do we do division? Let us divide something like 5 over 4 divided by, or let us use 5 over 7 divided by 14 over 15. 15 over 14 rather. Now pay attention. How do you divide? If you want to divide, what you simply do is you bring down this first fraction here. 5 over 7. Are we good? This division, change it to times. Change it to times and swap these two like this. So you have 14 over 15. You see that? It will automatically change to times. So change division to times and swap these two. Don't swap this one. So you now solve it the way I solve this multiplication. So you now have 5 times 14 over what? 7 times 15. You know, in this way, here I solved it direct. I did 3 times 4, 12. 8 times 3, 24. And I reduced the lowest term. But here, let me use another method to do it. You can find a number that can divide a number up here and divide a number down here. For example, now, 7 can divide 14. So I will just do 7 in 7, 1. 7 in 14, 2. Here I will now come and do 5 can divide 15. I'll do 5 here, 1. 5 here, 3. We now multiply the answers. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 3 is 3. But if you don't like this method, you can multiply directly the way I did this one. 5 times 14, 7 times 15. You get this answer. Then reduce it to lowest term. Okay? So this is a quick rundown on fractions. How to multiply, add, subtract, and divide. Now, this is the end of the video. In the next video, we will talk about BODMAS. How to combine all these signs. Okay, so thank you very much. I will see you in the next video.